Hey, it's Checkmate, and welcome back to another run of Die in the Dungeon. In this video, I will be showing my strategy and thought process as I build my deck and clear floors. I'll try to make this as informative and helpful as possible, especially for those who want to learn the game a little deeper, so this will be a full run, start to finish, win or lose with minimal editing. In this video, I'll be doing a run on D7 difficulty, which is scarce or healing. It's the new current max difficulty, and is quite a challenge. Right, you know it's serious when the difficulties fill up half your screen right there. We're going to do the reroll build. This is something that I was not able to complete on stream, so this is a bit of redemption and also maybe just see how hard it really is. So, okay, let's see. Now, the thing with double dip, okay, the thing with the reroll build high ground versus hidden ace is you really have issues with draw. So there's always going to be two dice that I cannot draw in at all. So I'm really considering grabbing this double dip. I think I'll grab it with the hope that it's going to help me from a draw standpoint. So Shattered Opal, I don't want to take that. That's way too scary with draw. I think Acidic Blood is ultimately going to deal me more damage than Primordial Fear. That may not be the case. I do use energy a lot, so that's like 1 damage a turn, but I'm afraid I'm going to have a lot of dice left in my hand that are going to get pointy, and I'll eventually take 2 or 3 damage per turn the longer we go. So let me definitely go here and get my shred tile. That seems to be the only one, so I need to be very, very judicious on which dice I actually take. All right, and the way this works is every time I reroll, I get a bonus value. So let's go ahead and reroll that, and that's okay. Here, we'll use this boost pattern here. Ow. Yeah, we use a lot of energy and then ow, like that. So I'm going to use up my heal here. Take the damage, and then let's just kill him out right here. Okay, so we're a little low, but that's okay. We're not tempted really by any of these, even though this one has double dip. It also costs an energy. This one is just that's just gonna clutter my hand, so let's not take that. Let's go. This has a small chance of being a shred tile versus this is an event. I don't think the event will let me get rid of dice, which is my biggest need. It's mostly going to give me like max HP, or it could unfaulty my heal, which isn't bad either. Let's just go here and see what it is. It's likely another battle. Yeah, it's just another battle. Okay. So I'm going to save my reroll so I can reroll my defense, because I feel like I'm going to need all the long-term bonus I can get. And then, yes, we have to deal damage to him, otherwise we're going to end up taking so much more. Here we go. Okay, 13 health, and we got an extra money, so that's not bad going into this shop here. Yeah, and we just don't have a lot of money, so let's upgrade this die here so that it's always rolling 2. That's just free boost. That's going to be great. And then we go and discard. All right, now we're in a better spot than when we started. It's still not great. My draw is atrocious. I didn't get either of those. Would have been great. If I'd drawn in either of those, I would be happy. So let's hold off on the reroll for now. Ooh, this is gonna be so much damage. So I do need to heal. Ow, okay. And I need to get this guy dead as soon as possible, so I might re-roll the block to try to stay alive a little bit. And then yeah, I'm gonna continue to take damage, but I have to be making progress against this guy. All right, then reroll again, because we need to stay alive. All right, and there I have negated damage, so this isn't too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's still a chance that I won't get my block. So I can't just like stall. So I'm gonna have to keep taking damage from the primordial fear. So that way I can. So I don't need to take the damage this time because I'll stun. There we go. All right, now we're in a better spot. Yeah, okay, let's try to avoid as much damage as we can, because I think we're about to die otherwise. Alright, if I do this and I do this, it's good, we still block. Let's just save back this reroll. We'll use it for a bonus damage here if we need it. Yeah, like this. Okay, there we go. All right. Whew, this is bad. Okay. Now we got a potion, of course, which is not anything super great. Especially since this is probably another battle, then I have an elite battle to get through before I can get to this heal. So we're in pretty rough shape. This is not a healing potion. Energy potion might be decent. 3d6 damage. I mean, Brewmaster's best for long term, depending on what else I get. So I'll take that, but I don't think I'm gonna survive. Yeah, this is tough. I don't quite know what I'm doing wrong. That's gonna deal 3 more damage to me. Okay. All right, let's reroll that for more value. So that's 5, and then that means I'm gonna take 1 more damage. And if I do this, I'll take 2 more damage and be on 1 HP. So I think we're gonna have to stall a bit and see if we can grow up our rerolls. Of course, we don't get our block, so no, we are, for all intents and purposes, dead. Let's reroll that for 1 boost. All right, so there's that, and then, I mean, that's 7. I think I'm gonna have to go for a kill here. So that's gonna be another damage. But good news is I should be able to get through this guy if I get decently lucky on my rolls. Let's just do that to be safe. Really have to conserve health here. Which means I can't max out my energy. Let's reroll that. Means I can't max out and attack him. I have to kind of grind. There we go. More potions, that's bad. Okay, I'll take Clover Potion because that's at least going. Oh, no. I'll take Green Soul Potion. 1d6 HP for each enemy alive. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use it. All right. I'll see if I can avoid using it until the next phase. That could be pretty difficult. All right, we'll be okay here. All right, good, that was lucky. I got my heal die. So we got a little more health to play with. Then we'll do... That's 8, and then I'll take 1 damage for 10. Stunned. Okay, perfect. Now... I am not ashamed of this. This is how I have to play. At least with any reasonable safety. All right, well, here we go. So farming's done, but I do have a decent block now. Okay, well, there's only 2 enemies, so I'll do this. Oh, wow, that was a terrible amount of heal. That was a pitiful amount of heal. Okay. Ow. Let's use the splash while we can to keep him from escalating because he does so much damage. All right, 8, and then let's just take out this guy. Okay, now we are pretty comfortable because we can just place this, reroll this a few times for more bonus damage, and then not take any more damage ourselves. And we'll make it through at least this fight, which means we'll make it through to the shop, which means we'll make it through to the healing. So that's not too bad. We'll miss out on the max HP. But there we go. All right, new relic. There's Baby Tick, there's Porcelain Witch. Porcelain Witch will give us money. Baby Tick is pretty good. That's funny that I'm seeing it on the RNG now. It used to be super rare, but they fixed the RNG. So Baby Tick, that would be good with Mirror because then I'll be able to mirror things for free. I think I'll just go with the Porcelain Witch though, because I don't have a mirror right now and I'm really scared to pick up more dice. So I just need money. Let's get some more healing. Yes. All right, here's the shop. Here's a minor health potion for $3. We need to get our dice upgraded, so I might just save my money. But yeah, we're definitely gonna lean into the healing. This might actually be a good investment though. That's kind of the thing. I would really love Hollow, that would have been nice, but maybe Gravity might not be a terrible choice on this dice. Yeah, I think we'll invest in Gravity on this, and that might help us with some energy a little bit. And we'll grab the health just in case. So here, let's heal back up. All right. Ready for more battles? Oh, no. This is, promo ticket. That's a lot of health. Otherwise, I can get a lot of money for the cost of a little bit of health. I'll probably do that. Next forge will include 2 free relics. I'm not super impressed with what the forge offers anyway, so let's do this. We'll take some more damage, and we'll go after the tough battles. And if we can't survive the tough battles, that's probably a sign that we shouldn't be surviving. So let's do this. Let's just do that. Yes, and now we get to have that on there for free for a couple more turns. So that's pretty good. And then I might now let's use up this heal. We'll place a block die there. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Now the problem is we will have to place this again, and then that will be a bit of a problem. Yeah, that will be a problem. So we're gonna have to take some more damage, but let's place that at the top. Place that boost there. And then we might use this reroll to help give ourselves a little more defense. Yeah, like that. Yeah, and we're okay, we're fine. There we go. Yep, we're good again. All right, now I'm not really going after the max HP here, so I'm probably not going to, well, I'm gonna get a potion here, so I might as well use this potion. Heal back up, there we go. Otherwise it's just kind of wasted. Let's reroll that, get some more bonus values here to try to speed this fight along. All right. All right, that wasn't too bad. New relic, Grinding Leaf. I gotta take it. It's the new one. This will be permanent modifiers, so that's pretty strong. And if I had a good source of heal, that would actually be pretty good. Jester Potion, randomly grant a random property or remove a property. I think we'll probably take that in the hopes of unfaultying my heal die. All right, and then let's start upgrading. So I think 6s or 4s is probably a good bet. We could go 4s or 8s. I think optimizing for 6s might be the better move. Let's do that. And then, I mean, we kind of need to spend, oh, we have another shop coming up. Remove one random property. He could remove glass, and then that's not so good. I'm gonna grab unpolished shards, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna grab a little more money. We're gonna spend a little more money. Make that roll 3s. I think I'm gonna save the money. Yeah, I need hollow over here probably. All right, so let's see here. Let's just do that. So take some damage. We need to avoid him escalating too much because he is going to attack. Oh, he's not going to attack. He doesn't see my die right now, so that's kind of nice. All right, now I have 3 energy, so I can put 3 dice on the board here. All right, let's do this. Let's place this, let's place this, and let's take this and take a hit. Then we're gonna roll the Jester. And I'm gonna hope it's gonna roll actually lower than 3, because then I might be able to unfaulty this, and that would be great. Nope, so I get a random property. More gravity, very interesting. Quite interesting. All right, taking hits, but that's okay because we should make it through this fight. Should I use my heal now or should I wait? Probably gonna wait so I can save my potion heal, so I can end. I mean, I do want to heal as much as possible, so it's actually not a bad thing to be taking a ton of damage either. Like, not a ton of damage, but like, I could be re-rolling this. Oops, never mind. Ow. Okay, that's a lot of damage. All right, that's 8. And then we place this to block a little bit, and then we're gonna have to heal because this is scary. That's 8 damage. So I think we're probably gonna need to do... Nice, okay, nice. And we started up on our healing track, so that's good. And then might as well boost a little more defense. All right. All right, now we've killed this guy for sure. Let's place this out here. Reroll that to be a little better. Okay, and then we're gonna stop taking damage, so let's do that. All right, we're through. It would be kind of nice to farm Grinding Leaf, but without like a true healing source, I don't think I'm in a position to do that right now. Let's get some more draw. Sounds good. No, none of these dice. We have draw issues right now. Well, we sort of have draw issues. We kind of have draw issues. Let's grab the heal potion again, and that's going to potentially help us in the boss fight. All right, double dip, very good. Bonus, which is more draw. Boosted, which is always powerful, and Clover, that's, yeah, I need to choose between those. So let's start off with double dip. I guess I'll put it on my boost. Now, I did not get hollow, which would have been really good. I need hollow to kind of worry about my energy. I did get some gravity on stuff, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now, do I want to have some draw on hand to potentially counteract my weakness? Do I want Clover to try to like lean into the reroll part of the build? Or do I want boosted? Boosted is going to be like a +2/3 value every turn. Lucky is going to be a 3 value early on, like a 2 or 3 value early on, depending on what I roll. So that's not going to be, that's going to fall off pretty quickly. And then bonus is just more of like a, oh no, I didn't get my block. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be impossible for me to not get my block. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it should be impossible. So I think I'm going to take boosted. And then I don't know if I would really want retain on anything. So I'll just save my money. All right, and we're at the first boss fight. So big attack. Ooh, 12 damage. Ugh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's like 17 damage right at the start. Okay. So my heal's not going to be able to keep up. Also, my green soul potion is not counting the boss, at least not visually, so that's kind of concerning. Let's go ahead and do our Brewmaster and do our boosted. All right, so now this is pretty good. This is a pretty good spot. Let's reroll the block because we need to get that one going up first. And then let's do the attack because that energy cost is going to be brutal. And now, for some reason, after I re-rolled the potion, it did count. So, okay. So we're taking a little bit of damage. Let's try to get up to 40 if we can. And these little heal worms will kind of help us out. Plus, we can kind of control the damage that we take by using up our energy. Well, eventually, where am I getting so much energy? I guess I had an energizer? I don't remember taking that. But anyway, all right, we're up to 18, so I need to heal up 20 more, which means I'm gonna need to take damage. So I'm going to purposefully not play my block. I'm gonna re-roll it to kind of keep that going nicely. And then if I do kill everything, then I'm not going to be able to farm heal. So I better do more like this. All right, there's 20. I just need to heal 20 more, which is quite a bit actually. Let's see. All right, let's let him heal himself back up so we can farm a little bit. We're gonna take some more damage by doing this, like about 4 damage probably. All right, so we can heal for 10. That's pretty simple. But he's gonna need to do some healy worms. All right, let's do this. Let's just start killing them one at a time. Also, this only counts as 1 for some reason. I'm a little confused, but okay, here we go. I kind of do need to be plowing through them. Okay, that's too much damage now, so hold on. All right, that'll kill everything. That'll be 12 damage. Let's just go ahead and use the heal now. That's gonna be 13 more heal. So it's getting us on the way. Just need 7 more heal. Oh, good. That's gonna be like 4 more. That's really funny that whenever you... All right, is he gonna accidentally take damage and die before I get 7 heal? Sorry, I just need to be a little bit careful here. Let's be a little more careful. Yeah, let's do something. Let's do this. This puts a little more damage out there. Gets us some more heal. Okay, now we just need 3 more heal. So I need to take a little bit of damage. So I will take 1 damage plus a little more. So let's just play this. 5 damage. No, let's do this. Let's do this. That's gonna take like 3 more damage. So we should be just perfect if I just let them hit me. All right, 3 more damage. All right, now I could heal up. So let's try. Ow. I was gonna try to save my potion. So I just need 1 more to get my permanent positive modifier. Here it is, we got it. All right, so let's play this, that's gonna give me exactly 2 heals, so I should be healed up to full. Get to keep my potion. Hooray, okay, and then hopefully next time I get a, that was a lot of work. Dice will always roll their first face on even turns, gain +1 energy on odd turns. As weird as it is to say, I may actually go with Liquid Karma. I will have to adjust, because like the nature of like a reroll, that means on odd turns I'll gain +1 more energy, and then on even turns, the next turn after that, these dice are gonna roll their trash faces unless I change them. Oddly enough, that's probably better than Providential Vial because of the energy, which I need to avoid Primordial Fear. All right, and then we got regen, so that's probably what we need to do, and then we need to turn every single one of these battles into a farmable event. Hopefully, after I unglass that. All right, haste potion, super soul blue potion, or just $1. I should be getting more money than $1 for skipping a boss potion reward, but I'll probably take this one. It'll probably keep me alive. All right, that was quite a fight. So I have extra energy, which is definitely good because I will need that. So let's re-roll. Wow, it's gonna be a lot of damage I take. Let's allow that to happen, and we'll just try to do more leaf. So here's some regen that we'll go ahead and start stacking on ourselves, and then, I mean, we're gonna need to kill this guy, so let's take an irresponsible amount of damage. All right, and then now everything's rolled their trash face, and then next turn I get 1 more energy, so we'll see how this works. But yeah, so we have that. Rerolling this should roll it to a 6. I don't know why it wasn't a 6 before. And then we could take a ton more damage, I guess. I mean, we are trying to get the leaf. This is just a very dangerous game to be playing. So let's see, we have more energy, so we don't have to worry so much about, let's reroll that. Don't want to take like too much damage that I can't recover from. So let's just do this instead and just take 1 more damage, because we still have plenty to heal up to. We have another 5 we could heal there. Yeah, because there's another 16 damage that we're going to be taking. Oh no, we won't, because we're going to be... There we go. All right, that's all. So I think 40 every fight might be a little strong. That might be a little too difficult to do until we unglass our regen and get like infinity regen. So let's do Inflation Pouch, because that's the least likely one to kill us. All right, Shred Tile, Elite Battle, Shred Tile. So we're definitely going up the top way. And then a bunch of events. That might be kind of fun. We'll see. Better than trying to, I don't know. So let's do this again. Let's give ourselves a bigger stack this time of regen to work with. So we have this block. boost, and then we'll do that. And that's going to be like 20 damage, but we're going to get a decent amount of block. So let's do that. All right, and yeah, this is a little too dangerous to be kind of playing around with. So we need to get in here. Ooh, okay, if I put that there, I'm not going to be able to. Ow. 20 more damage, but I still have a good amount of regen. He's going to heal himself back up to full, so that's disappointing. All right, there's 40, so stop playing around now. Okay. I probably should have just stopped playing around to begin with because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I should be able to link things up, but then I don't know if the doubling is actually going to give me anything good. All right, let's use the potion. I need to get rid of this thing. Okay. Went from like playing around to being like dead serious because I don't have enough. All right, that's 8. They're gonna deal 20 damage again, so that's gonna put me really low. He's going to keep healing, so I need to do a lot more damage to get rid of that. Okay, thank you for spawning in a better spot. That was great. That was very helpful, so thank you for that. Now, this does need to be a little bit better. A little bit higher than that. All right, I think this will work. Oh no. 26, and then let's try to heal and see what we get. Oh, that was bad. Oh no, liquid karma is screwing me over. All right, hold on. All right, this will keep me alive. And I have no more health, so I'm gonna have to somehow win like this, which will not happen. I do not think I am much longer for this world. Oh. Yeah, I'm just squeezing, trying to squeeze every last bit here. Okay. Okay, hopefully that gives me a really good effect because I like used my entire life for that, so. Yep, blue soul potion. block for each enemy alive or lucky, which is just rerolls. I might go with the rerolls. My goodness. Well, thanks for this. Probably can't do frozen knife. I can't do this because I will probably die immediately. Can't do frozen knife because my heal dice are... Well, I only have one heal die and I'm probably gonna get rid of it. So let's do that. It doesn't nerf regen, so we'll take that. Let's go to the forge. Let's try to make our dice better. Okay. Okay, what is it that I need? I need this to reroll, to roll better stuff. And you do actually have a decent amount of control there, so that's kind of nice. All right, and then what do I have coming up? Okay. Rug backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I make it to the shop? I doubt it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 2 double dip. I'm gonna have a discard up here, so I'll have 7. So I should be sitting comfortably with heroic backpack. Let's go ahead and invest in this one since I'm probably gonna keep it. Let's just make it roll 3s. And let's hang on to the rest of our money. All right, what's this? All right, +1 phases to all basic dice, which would be good for this guy. Fuchsia, yeah. We'll do this guy. We'll do him twice. Good. All right, here comes the discard. Let's discard either. I'm probably not going to discard the free heal, even though it is going to be basically nothing. But that is a free die to play. I'm probably going to discard this boost because it costs energy and it clutters the hand. It does nothing good. All right, here we go. So this is the reason why I did not discard my heal, is because I need to be very careful how I play this. So I have a lot of energy. That's 5 energy. That's pretty good. Let's do this. Let's do this. But this gives me heal immediately, which I'm going to need in order to stay alive. And then let's use this to just quickly... There. Oof, that was a lot. Okay. All right. Now, we can't sit around on this fight too long, because we're gonna lose regen really fast. There we go. Next fight. I really need to unglass regen or have some other way of making it come back. I have a little bit of regen left. All right, so we'll probably do this. Ow. A lot of damage. All right, there, we'll do that. All right, we should be good for the rest of the fight, probably. There we go, just boost that really good. $23, $16, that'll be 3 damage. I'll heal up most of that. So that should be okay, and then I can take care of this. Ow. Well, no, I'm not gonna heal up to full, but that's okay. New relic, Bob the Bob, Crooked Hourglass. That's re-rolls. I have to go with re-rolls. Sorry, Bob. If you're watching this, I'm very sorry. This would actually help my gravity, but I'm going for the re-rolls, and I'm gonna have to redo some of these dice in order to do that. All right, yes, skip. Health potion probably, just as a safekeeping thing. Uh-oh. All right, I can grant properties or I can lose a property. There are a lot of properties here, so probably we'll have to go with grant. Let's go with refuse. That was not good. I mean, it was okay. Let's go ahead and redistribute for free while we're here. So, there, let's make some of these roll 1s, because that will make the other things roll better. So we'll do that. Okie dokie. Wow, we're gonna need to get through this fight really fast. Let's get the block going first. There we go. We got some free rerolls. That's always great. Place that there, and then there we go. Free rerolls. I will take those. Thank you. Ow. Okay. Free rerolls, yes. Ow. I guess we'll heal so we can keep from taking damage, and we'll try to get this bee chopped down. Ow. Nah, not good. Alright, let's see. Place that, there we go. We have blocked that guy off, and we're gonna deal damage to him. I think it is probably time to start the regen train. No, I think it's too early. That's premature. I can re-roll that for free. What am I doing? All right, this isn't too bad now. Reroll for free. Oh, it used up my not free reroll. That's too bad. All right, regen. There we go. All right, let's use the bonus there, then we'll use the free rerolls like that. All right, we're actually gonna try to take out the tick first, and I'll try to avoid some damage here. Try to avoid all the damage. All right, reroll boosts, it's very nice. All right, and I have only a little bit of regen left, so let's not allow these guys to hit us. We're very close to the next thing, which unfortunately will not help me at all, but there we go. Really just need one more health. Wonder if it's worth burning a potion on. All right, there we go. All right, give me something good. I guess we'll take Ring of the Berserker since we're probably gonna take a lot of damage. There's a hollow faulty mirror die, so I'll take that. Then we'll take Brewmaster. I guess next battle we'll see what effect that all has. All right, there's Flash, which I don't really need. There's Grow, which would probably be a good idea. How much money do I have? Yeah, I can't get to another shop, so I might as well spend some here. Let's put Grow on the Gravity. And then let's not do anything else. All right, and then we'll use the shred tile to take glass off of our regen, which should make us a little more survivable. All right, it gives me one Brewmaster, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of everything. So thanks for that. I'll use this. All right, we're gonna take some damage, so let's from his thorns. Let's go ahead and start using up our regen now, because we will get it back. Yeah, just reroll those for free. Yeah, we can just keep stacking regen, so this is pretty good. Just keep stacking regen. Yeah, here we go. All right, now I need to actually take some hits. I'm too powerful right now. This is my version of taking hits. All right, Raincoat, Shining Firefly. Wow. Let's just take Shining Firefly. It's not like it's super great with our build, but we'll just take it to have it. Our first bit of max HP. Wow, this healing is very scarce here. So let's go ahead and use it. Let's not use it. Let's not use it. We don't need to use it just yet. Okay. Let's see how we look without it first. So that's 45, 22, okay, 45, 65. Get a little bit of regen because we're gonna take 12 damage. Yeah, I guess we'll take a lot of damage, get some regen, and then hope for the best. Now, Queen Bee is angry. I don't have terrain. But the idea is we put some damage here and we start putting some block elsewhere. Like that, and that should be okay. And we'll keep regenning through this thing. Yeah. All right, and then we'll just keep fighting through the rest of it. Pretty much like normal battle style. We'll just trade hits and be really slow about it. I'm gonna have to use some of this glass honey. Only problem is it kind of gets in the way of like what I'm actually trying to do. Oh, here, this is a good setup. Yeah, that's pretty good. 100 damage left. Wow, if I don't put any block up there, I'm gonna die. So let's try to avoid dying. All right, we're gonna make it through the fight. It's okay. It's not the cleanest fight ever or like the most exciting and overpowered, but we're gonna make it. And we have a new permanent modifier as well that we will get. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. How's that for a boss reward? I was looking on that for stream. Okay, so Moon Chakram's kind of good with drawing. Lazarus Heart's gonna be a lot better with our region that we have. So yeah, this kind of changes up things. This should change up things. We'll see how this works. And then we'll take the money. Take the block potion, I guess. That's gonna help us. I wonder what modifier I got. Potentially, I think I got okay, so here's I have a permanent Brewmaster, permanent boosted, and permanent extra. So that's kind of good. The permanent boosted's kind of nice. Yeah. Okay, so here's the plan. Let's reroll that to give it some extra value because that's going to be our main mode of damaging now. Just reroll these for free because we can. And then we'll just place that there to take a little damage so we can start on our grinding leaf again. Yeah, okay, so this overheal, yeah, so regen feeds into overheal. In fact, overheal feeds and healing over feeds into overheal, yeah. Yeah, okay. We're going to ditch our attack dice completely. I mean, if it makes sense. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, amnesia, septic bandages. We'll do septic bandages. I'm not really interested in installing a whole bunch with grinding leaf. It's kind of cool, but here we are in area 3. And like we have a handful of these. Area 3, we finally have things coming together. We've been struggling along. Like high ground is very powerful, but I did not, I didn't get a lot of the synergies. I really only got hourglass, and that's about it. So I think coupled with the really difficult to draw, now that I have double dip and heroic backpack, I'm doing okay. But just naturally, like starting out, it was pretty rough. And there were a couple times where I was basically sure I was gonna die. But anyway, everything changed now. We have Lazarus Heart and we have regen. That's the build now. I could basically do this. I could get rid of the red dice and just do the regen. And that would maybe work. So let's go ahead and just avoid fights. Let's get to the boss fight because I think we're probably pretty good with what we have. I'll go to the shred tile. I'll go to this shred tile. I'll go to the event tiles and maybe I'll even get a nurturing mirror. All right, remove a relic, gain money, gain a rare relic. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, Mark of the Chosen. Mark of the Chosen's great. Too bad it's not gonna be what I build for. I might still grab it. Could also grab Greedy Whisper, kind of in the hopes that it gives my grinding leaf a little more. I guess I'll do that. I don't really need the draw. It's a little bit dangerous. I'm not quite comfortable with it. All right, let's discard. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this normal attack die. And then next discard, I'm just gonna completely get rid of the attack altogether. So, all right, what did I pick up again? I picked up, yeah, Greedy Whisper, so I take damage. I don't really have anything I want to buy. Hopefully this is the right event. No, this is the collector. So I can remove my attack die just for fun and then go with another regen. It's a heavy regen. That could be kind of fun. Let's skip. All right, so I kind of want to go to the next event, but maybe these could be events. We'll see what they are. Because I also want to, yeah, I want to go to the event. I want to go to the for sure event. All right. Ow. All right, reroll that, get some extra value, go here. Just put in a little bit of heal right up there, and then let's attack this guy, because we're gonna need to get a little more overheal to avoid getting escalated really hard. We might actually die if we're not careful, so let's instead do this. Get a little bit of extra block. There, should be good. Oh, nice, and it just didn't even, what? Oh yeah, that's every enemy. Oh, that's so powerful. Oh, that's disgustingly powerful. All right, 17 plus 16 is like 32-ish. Let's just try that. Woo, that was close. All right, got rid of him. All right, here we go. Reroll that for free. Play all the things. Yeah, this is fun. Oh wow, what did that even come from? I guess it started the turn twice. That's broken. All right, and let's do that. Oh, let's reroll that. Get a little more extra damage. Nice. Yeah, it's not stacking quite enough. We'll do this. That winning bingo will help just a little bit. All right, let's skip that. Let's just grab a health potion just to have in case. All right, realistically, if I do get a mirror from this event, it's gonna be, well, it might not be. There might be a removed glass here. So let's still try it. There's hollow. Don't really need hollow. Not anymore. Because I have so much energy. But I did want hollow for a long time. No retry. There's group. Okay, I guess we're just gonna skip. All right, let's do this fight. Which we're guaranteed another potion, so I might as well drink like this one probably. We'll see if I need to. All right, let's place this, let's place this, let's reroll this a couple times, reroll these for free. I wonder if the area of effect is gonna get him too. Yeah, got him. Haha, nice. All right, there we go. Nice, and then it does more damage. Nice. This is a fun relic. Oh, more max HP stuff. Ooh, this looks very dangerous. I'm gonna take it because I think, oh, that's nice. That's also nice. D4 sticky boost, that's really nice. But also this is really nice. It only rolls 4s, it's hollow, and it has double dip. All right, there we go. We'll go with boosted. Sorry, heal potion, I don't need you. All right, is this the event I want? Yeah, it is, okay. So take this heal die, I offer it to you. Or I probably ought to offer this mirror die, realistically. Yeah, I really should. Okay, here you go. Continue, I'll take the nurturing mirror. Thank you. Ow. All right, reroll that free, reroll that for free. Place that, place that, place that, place that, place that, place that. And also just place that. Okay, that's a decent amount of healing. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and then let's just place these down. My other heal die, unfortunately, is gone. Yeah. Nice. All right, am I gonna die if this happens? 24, 34, I just don't wanna die in a really embarrassing way. I'll heal it all back up. There we go. Goodbye. It would be nice if the grinding leaf were to tell you earlier what it, oh my goodness, okay. Well, I'm not planning on getting any more. I'll just take Mark of the Chosen just to have it. Just like a collector's item now. Holy Potion, I could do that and die. That could be kind of fun. Skip. All right, please glass removal. Thank you. Please glass removal. No glass removal. That's unfortunate. All right, well, I could put gravity on that. That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna do it. That way it stays on the board at least 2 more times. Oh, no. Gravity cancels out glass. Oh yeah, brilliant move by me. Brilliant play. Nice. Here is the boss defeating hand. That's my build. I have just a legendary kind of hanging out there. So, all right, let's do that. Let's do this. Clover potion. That's good. We get a lot of that, and we get a lot of boosted. Here we go. Then we just crank this up. Crank it up. There we go. There we go. Let's just get more heal. I don't think we need that much block. Because that's going to give us 186 overheal, so it's not quite enough to one-shot him, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. I might do that to get more stacks, so that way it'll kind of... The stacks will help me get more powerful more quickly. So do that, do that, do that, do that. There we go. All right. I don't even think this counts as me attacking him because it hits at the start of the turn. So this is pretty nice. Reroll that. All right, here we go. This is great. This is fun. Let's get ready for the screenshot, the winning screenshot. Lazarus Heart's overpowered. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Did I win with the reroll build? Not really. Not really at all. I won with the Lazarus Heart rebuild. I survived with the reroll build. And I mean, that's like 2 things. Ew, that was pitiful. That was a pitiful reroll build. Yeah, Lazarus Heart. That was the run winner. That won the run.